4.5 minutes to play. Here's Ivy Smith Jr. one more time. Gets it back over, trying to move the ball around at the three-point line near half court. And
they're going to get Miller for that foul. He was a little too physical with that screen.
And Grambling will inbound.
Right, that's just our 16th foul, so they're not shooting yet.
But A&M, they're in the bonus.
Right. That's why we need to be aggressive with the back. Oh, back-to-back. Now you're going to put Smith at the line.
Wow. And our crowd doesn't like that call at all.
Yeah, he's trying to ask the official what did he do wrong, but he was a little too aggressive.
And here's Ivy Smith Jr. at the free throw line.
First time tonight. But he's a money player, so you expect him to walk up and knock him down. He's shooting it right at 79%. Wow.
So far as 13 points on the night right now. Make that 14 after both free throws go in.
Right. You don't want to see him on the free throw line now. He's almost shooting 80% from the free throw line.
Here's Hicks. Let's see what he'll do again. There's Williams. He's going to set him a screen. Yes, he will. Going to slow it down, trying to pass it back out. Nearly turned over. Down low to Williams. Tucker pumps once, goes up with the floater off the front rim, but he'll draw contact.
Right.
Timeout on the court right now. So tied up at 50 apiece. 3:58 to go in this game.
And then you got Cameron Tucker going to the free throw line, and so far from the line tonight, Tucker is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. So he's got a little confidence. So hopefully he can put these down. But this is the under 4 timeout, so it's only 4 minutes, under 4 minutes left in this basketball game, and both teams now, it's whoever can make the best adjustment down the stretch. That's who's going to win this basketball game. You got Hicks going. You got a good thing going with EJ in the paint. So we got to try to figure out what's best for us on the offensive end. And then when you go to the other end, we got to keep them off the free throw line.
7 fouls to 8 right now. The Bulldogs with 7 fouls. The Gramblings committed 7 fouls. The Bulldogs have committed 8 so far in this game after those back-to-back fouls from Brandon Miller. So both teams in the bonus late here in this game. So we'll see whether or not free throw shooting could be one of the primary X factors for the win.
Right. Free throw, anytime there's a close game, free throw shooting is going to come into play. And that means that you need to have your best free throw shooters going to the line, and you have to do it game by game. Some of your best free throw shooters may not be shooting the ball well tonight. So you put the ball in the hands of the people that have already proven that they're putting the free throws down.
And they're going to keep EJ and Garrett Hicks on the floor as Tucker's at the free throw line shooting. Jalen Johnson's also in the game with Brandon Miller.
It was quiet in here. You could hear a rat walking on cotton in.
Walking on cotton.
Yeah, it was so quiet in here. But Tucker missed that one. But I'm hopeful and proud he'll put this one down.
And that one will go. So it's now 51-50.
Right, and looked like I thought we were going to extend our defense. So now do you need to stop?
And there's Jackson with the ball. Goes up strong, was number 12, Kristen. Rebounded by A&M, and here come the Bulldogs.
Right. See, right now with what Hicks has been doing, he needs to be off the ball. And they need to set a screen to get him open.
Williams, he's going to get it down low to Johnson, tipped away.
But see, that's not the play. That's not the play you need in a situation like this right now.
Going up strong is Williams, trying to defend, but Grambling will get the bucket to go. So 52-51.
Yep. They got that one in. The cheerleader blocked me out that time.
Here comes Hicks over to Tucker. Tucker's going to drive.
Good pick, good tip by Johnson.
And he'll get the putback, 53-52.
Right, that good energy player. Quick off his feet.
Driving is Smith Jr. Blocked by E.J. Williams at the rim. Here comes Hicks in transition over to Tucker. They're going to slow it back down. E.J. one more time being a factor in this game. Over to Hicks. EJ's going to set the screen for Hicks. Hicks trying to find the open man. Back to Johnson.
Yeah, EJ got him. But see, Johnson is not the guy to make that pass. He's not the guy to make that pass.
53-52. EJ was beating him off the block, but the pass sale is just a bit too strong, a bit too high for Williams.
Yep.
There's Prince Moss still in the game.
And you're going to see Smith touch. Oh, well, they're going to try to take EJ. Good defense, EJ.
Moss, they'll get it up in time. Last touched by Alabama A&M. They're going to say Grambling will maintain possession.
Right, but they got to reset the shot. Yeah, shot clock should go to 20, not 30.
1:42 to go in this game.
They're going to check to see who knocked the ball out of bounds.
So let's see what will happen here. 53-52, Bulldogs up by a point with 1:42 to go in the ball game. And let's look at this right here. Last touch. They're going to, oh, that's close. That is really close. At first glance, you would have thought Edwards was the last person to touch it, but as we go back and look at this, let's see. So there's Edwards, number 11, and there's Johnson, number 5.
Yeah, but see, they're going to say that Johnson swung down. I think, well, it depends on what the call was. If they call Grambling's ball, I don't think you're going to have enough evidence to overturn it. I think it's going to stay with Grambling. And look like that's what they're doing. They're going to give Grambling the ball. It's just a 9. It's only 20 seconds on the shot clock because this is the rebound.
53-52, Bulldogs leading by a point right now, trying to get some momentum before senior night, Saturday night. Almost stolen from the inbounds, and here's Prince Moss.
Right now, our defense has been pretty solid. We just got to stay in front of them. And then, as you can see, Grambling is putting the ball in the hands of their best player. That's Ivy Smith. They expect him to make the play or make the best play. And they're going to get EJ, I think, for coming out, pushing. Yep. Yep, so that'll put Bunch at the free throw line.
Trevon Bunch. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Devontae Jackson.
Jackson, I thought that was.
Jackson so far kind of cold tonight, 4 points.
Right, so see, we've done a good job on him. And then that was his first free throw of the night, too.
And here's the second free throw attempt. Minute 28 to play in this game.
So this is going to come down to the wire.
Second one's up. It is in. So it's now 54-53 Grambling.
See, now we need to get a shot for Hicks. See, Hicks has not touched the ball now in terms of being in the position to shoot now.
Right. And he has 23 on the night.
Now what they've done, they have put a taller player on him, but they still have not. Get up, EJ. Good shot. Good shot.
And the finish, E.J. Williams.
That's what the big guy's supposed to do. That's what the big guy's supposed to do.
55-54. E.J. Williams answering back with a finish himself. going to the free throw line for one more.
Yeah, that's big boy basketball. He's 4 out of 6 from the free throw line tonight, but they really need this one.
And there's Alford at the scorer's table getting ready to come back in. It's up and it's good, so it's now 56-54.
Whoa. They're taking EJ out on the defensive end.
So they've gone a bit smaller now. Their tallest player on the floor is now Jalen Johnson.
Wow.
Alford will check back into the game for the Bulldogs, though. 1 minute left in the game, up by 2. Here's Smith Jr., takes the screen, goes down for the, it's off the rim. Last touched by Grambling A&M basketball.
No, Coach Jackson asked them to check that. He's checking that. I thought EJ would be on the floor because he is controlling the glass. Maybe Coach didn't want him on the floor for the defense, but a rebound is still defense, and I thought he's your best rebounder tonight. But I see that they are putting him back on the floor for the offensive end, because on the offensive end, even if he's not getting the ball,
right?
Even if he's not getting the ball, he's creating havoc down there.
Let's see. There's the alley-oop try. Going out of bounds.
I couldn't see it from there. That's not a good angle. I could not see that.
I'm assuming they're thinking.
Remember now, Grambling shot the ball.
Right.
So if it just goes out of bounds off a shot, it is our ball.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what they see. It is our ball. We up by 1 with 50 seconds to go. Grambling, they don't have to foul now because you're only down by 2.
Right. Well, E.J. Williams tonight, like you said, he's been a force. 9 points tonight so far. He has a block with 2 assists and 10 rebounds, filling up the stat sheet.
Right. I hope he gets scores another point, because I really like to see the big guys with the double-doubles. And he can get it. They got Bunch on him. But I'm going to tell you who's not on the floor for Grambling. Jackson.
Oh, wow. Devontae Jackson isn't on the court. That's pretty surprising. One of their 2 leading scorers.
Right, but you did say that he has not been that effective tonight.
Only 6 points on the game so far.
And this should be Hicks and EJ. Bad pass.
It'll go out of bounds. They're going to say Grambling basketball.
And they're putting Johnson in. They're substituting offense for defense. They're going with a quicker player. And I guess his lineup is okay since Jackson's not on. Oh, he's back now.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Oh, but they took Bunch off. So Jackson replaced Bunch.
So they went smaller. Let's see. Both teams going a bit smaller. Final 20 seconds. Smith Jr. Screen set from Jackson. Smith Jr. going up strong. Passes out. The 3. And it's in by number 11. Kelton Edwards of Grambling with the 3 from deep. 57-56. 9.8 seconds left in the ball game.
But there's more than enough time for us to get to the basket. 9.8 seconds is more than enough time to get a shot off. And to be honest, tonight that ball will be in Hicks's hand.
He has 23 tonight so far, but he hasn't touched the ball for real at the latter stages of this game. So that hot hand might have cooled off just a tad.
Yep, but I'm talking about mindset.
Right.
He's got the right mindset for the ball. I'm looking at free throws. Oh, he's 0 for 1 from the free throw line tonight.
But he's shooting almost 80% on the season, so we'll see what Coach Howard will dial up. And
they put more time back on the clock. It's
so that's
10.2
a good sign.
now.
That's a good sign.
10.2 on the clock right now.
So you now have 10 seconds left.
Yeah, Coach Jackson trying to figure out how did you put more time on the clock.
Grambling knocking down a big 3.
And then I think we just call another timeout. But I really think I'll be trying to get this ball in Hicks' hands because I think he'll be the one that can apply the most pressure because they know that he's been shooting the Jays, and he's got enough time that he can take any kind of shot he wants.
57-56. Kelton Edwards knocking down a huge three from deep to get Grambling the lead.
And who assisted? Smith. You put the ball in the hands of your best player, and you let him make plays.
10.2 seconds left in this ball game. Bulldogs down by 1 here at Elmore Gymnasium.
Jackson is off the floor. Now they went back with Bunch.
They got Bunch on Williams, and he's waving his hands in Williams' face.
Yeah, he better be careful because he can get a they can blow the whistle for that. Yep, Hicks has the ball.
Clock winding down, 5 seconds.
Let's set a screen.
4, 3, 2, trying to get the shot off. 1! At the last second, he got it. Jalen Johnson.
They got it.
With the putback off the missed air ball.
Yeah, a lot of times when you get the shot, the offensive rebound is the one that'll kill you, and that's what happened to Grambling.
Jalen Johnson. It was a missed air ball, and he's there in position. Garrett Hicks, here it is right here, gets the screen, trying to find the open man, tried to get a shot up, so he'll pass out of it. There's Alford there for the three. Not a great shooter, but you have to put it up, and Johnson's there, and it's good.
Yeah, because the light doesn't go off until the ball hits the backboard, so there should not be any more time on the clock. And the basket is definitely good because if the ball left his hands, you can see the red light. That's the purpose of that light being up there so the officials can see. It's a good basket, yes.
And Alabama A&M, they defeat the Grambling State Tigers. Final score, 58-57, and Jalen Johnson is a hero.
Good job, man.
Jalen Johnson is a hero here tonight on this night.
Yeah, you had veteran officials on the floor, so they made the right call. That group of officials, you see them in the Big Ten, you see them in the ACC.
Right.
And they've called games this weekend. So when I drove up and I ran into Mike out there, I said, man, I just saw you last night. So he flew in here for this game tonight. And I tell you what, man, that's a great game. We did not give up. And we did what it took to win this basketball game, and hopefully we'll get Coach Howard up here to talk about this game, and I hope these stats come up since they're not bringing them to us.
What a way to end this ball game. Garrett Hicks with the hot hand, Jalen Johnson with the putback finish to win in the last seconds. Wow, what a way to end this game. What a way to come back home to Alabama after that Texas road trip just last weekend. And everyone is excited. They're dancing. We're dancing. We're excited. We're pumped up. And here is the man himself, head coach Dylan Howard. Coach, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, it's about time we get a ball bounce our way.
Yep, Coach, that was a great game. And going down the stretch, I saw that you were substituting offense for defense using EJ and Johnson. And then here Johnson is, he comes up with the big offensive rebound. Because a lot of times when you take that shot, it's not the shot that you better be worried about. You better be worried about that doggone rebound.
That's right. I'm glad he just had a sense to be right there and then just go up with it real quick.
Right.
I mean, that was absolutely huge.
Coach, you had a big game out of Garrett Hicks tonight. He shot the basketball well. And then one of the things that you talked about before the game, you thought that EJ's presence would be a big difference in this game. And it was, because he played more minutes tonight than he probably did in the last 3 games combined. And, Coach, when he was not scoring, he did what a big man's supposed to do. He was drawing fouls.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what we told him, because they're shot blockers. Those are 2 of the best shot blockers in the league. and they always want to block shots.
Right.
So we just told him, get in there, give them that shot fake. They'll go flying, and they'll be at the line all night. And we finally played a team where we could play him some minutes, because usually the 5-man in our conference is a lot faster and a lot quicker.
Right. So you did a good job of mixing and matching the squad tonight. You got a great win, and I mean, Hicks was unbelievable.
Yes.
You know, he hit the threes at the 4-minute mark, and that gave us a lot of momentum. And then, of course, your defense helped bring this game out, and you won the game because you did a great job on the glass.
Yes, we did, and we kept telling them that's going to be a key. If we could limit them to one and done and grab that rebound, get it out and transition a little bit, we were able to do that, and we knew somebody had to step up tonight and hit shots, because for most of the game they were in that zone, and Hicks did a great job of knocking down shots.
Right, and then we talked about having some momentum going into, we needed momentum this weekend to get ready to go back out to Texas. So we got the first part of this. Now they're not going to have our guys are not going to have a long time to celebrate, because now we got to get ready for Jackson State.
I mean, that's right. And what I've been doing, we've only been going probably about 40 minutes. That's it. We would come in, get up shots for 15 minutes, and then the rest of the time is just a scouting report going over what they do for about 30 minutes, and then that's it.
Right.
We've got to save our legs, because down the stretch we know it's going to be tough going back out to Texas.
Right, and that's a big road trip for us. But right now we got to get ready for Jackson State first. They're one of the better defensive teams in the league. They play physical.
Yep.
But right now I think our kids are in the right mind. They have the right mindset, because we were aggressive on the offensive end. We were aggressive on the defensive end. And, Coach, when that happens, good things happen for us.
Well, one of the things with our kids, these young guys, they're hungry. They love playing basketball. You know, a lot of times this time of the year, some players are ready to get it over with. No, they want to keep playing, and we know Jackson State is going to come in here hungry because we got them down there. But EJ, once again, the big fella EJ had a huge game down there.
Right, and so we're going to be counting on him and the others on Monday night.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And we can't wait. I'm so proud of these guys and what they bring to the table. And obviously, Saturday is going to be a special night anyway, because we want to send out Evan the correct way. We want to send out TJ the correct way. And even Walt, who's injured, but Walt's part of this team.
Right.
And those are the seniors we want to send out the right way.
Right, I forgot about Walt. I said earlier that we only had 2 seniors, but you're right. Walt, who's been out for quite some time, is also a senior.
And trust me, Walt was just coming into his own. We miss his athleticism, his length, and his defense. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Those are the things we'll be looking for. What will you be looking for on Saturday night?
It's going to be exciting. It's senior night. It's the final home game of the season. It's the final game of the regular season before the SWAC tournament next Tuesday, Coach. It's going to be an interesting way to send out our seniors, knowing that they have a chance to win a SWAC championship.
I know, and it's been a while since we even qualified for the SWAC tournament. So the guys, they know what a big deal this really is. And like I said, they've approached every practice like a business.
Right.
You know, they come in and they work hard, and they deserve this. So I'm so proud of these guys.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us, Coach. What a win in the last second. What a win to close out Thursday night, a very odd game, Thursday night game.
Yes.
Not usual, but you got the win. You got the job done. Good job, Coach, once again on the win.
Well, I'm going to tell the commissioner, let's switch to Thursday, Saturday. We need to play some Thursday games.
Right, because you did a great job. EJ had 9 points, 9 rebounds. Hicks had 23 points. So, you know, if you can get that out of the big guy on Saturday night, I think we'll be okay.
And just his defensive presence.
Right,
that big body walling up. That was huge.
And I saw that you hurried up and got him back on the floor when Bunch, they threw one across the top.
Yes.
And I told him, I said, now, if EJ was in the game, that wouldn't have happened.
Yep.
Because EJ would have kept him bodied up, and he wouldn't be flying around like that.
Exactly.
And he never touched another ball once EJ came on that floor.
No, he was huge tonight.
Right,
huge.
right.
Yes.
Good job, Coach. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
All right.
Well, that's Coach Dylan Howard. We want to thank him for taking time out to come and talk with us. Well, we saw some great basketball tonight.
Yes, sir, we did. We saw some really great basketball, and Jalen Johnson, everyone's going to be talking about that on campus. What a way to get some momentum before Jackson State, and you get some needed momentum knowing that you held another team who puts up a lot of points to just 57 in this game right here. So this is very needed. As you said, momentum is everything going towards the postseason, and no matter what your seed is, you're in the tournament. You have a shot at a championship and a shot at an NCAA tournament berth.
Right. Our kids should feel pretty good about themselves. Like I said, it's going to be a short turnaround. You're going to have practice tomorrow afternoon because tomorrow night's left for Jackson to come in here. And then you got to get ready to play a very tough team.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for witnessing that exciting ending to this exciting basketball game. Reginald Reese, the man, the myth, the legend, head coach, Van Pettaway on color commentary. We'll be back with you Saturday. Final regular season game of the season. A&M versus Jackson State, senior night.
Looking forward to it.
All right, y'all have a safe night. Have a blessed evening. We'll see you in a couple of days.